The Austin area is a growing foodie location with food trucks galore. But how are we at WCCHD doing all we can to make sure your food stays not only tasty, but safe? I'm Maria Andrea, the Community Engagement Specialist from Williamson County and City's Health District, a county just north of Austin, Texas, who's a passionate public health worker with almost a decade of public health experience, dedicated to making public health more accessible to you, the public, on Public Health Is. If you've ever been curious about the ins and outs of public health, join me for a special series I'm calling Public Health Is in the News to learn more about emerging public health issues, how they could and would impact the Lone Star State, and what that means for you as a resident of Williamson County. So today we've got some returning guests if you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Lori Murphy, the Environmental Health Director here at WCCHD.
Hello, my name is Jovette Newton, and I am the Deputy Environmental Health Director here at Williamson County and City's Health District.
It's our favorite food experts, guys. They're back. So what are we talking about today?
Today, we're going to discuss about the mobile food vendor changes in the law that passed in the last legislative session.
Okay. So then what exactly is changing?
What will occur is on July the 1st, all mobile vending will move to the permitting of the state of Texas jurisdiction. So it will no longer be under the jurisdiction of individual areas, but will be a full statewide jurisdictional permitting process. That's the biggest change that will occur July 1st of 2026.
So yes, starting July 1st, the mobiles will be able to travel all around the state. Once they have the state permit, they no longer have to get individual permits for each jurisdiction. It will now be good statewide.
Okay. So that's news to me right now. Currently, you have to get a permit in every jurisdiction, county that you want to operate in. Okay.
Exactly. Yep. Everywhere you go. So it's a long process for each mobile, and they really have to plan ahead whenever they're getting ready to go to a special temporary event or, testing out a new market at different places. And the permitting process is intense. You have to turn in an application, demonstrate all of your requirements are being met, and then get a physical inspection, usually with a generator to demonstrate that you have power and working refrigeration and everything. So it can be quite a long, lengthy, several week long process.
Okay. So, with the way I'm understanding it, this will be mostly a benefit to our mobile food vendors.
Especially if you work cross-jurisdictional. So that's going to be the biggest advantage to this program moving to the state's jurisdiction. Like Lori was stating a second ago, you will have the freedom and the availability to go from North Texas to South Texas to East Texas to Central Texas and not have to abide by a different set of mobile vending rules. Now, certain cities will still have their own home rule requirements in terms of parking, those types of things in which cities enforce themselves. But as far as having a permit to operate, to vend, right? To sell, to engage in commerce, whether it be giving it away. I do want to make that clear as well. So whatever the activity is that you are sharing with the public, it will allow you to not be hindered by the county or city in which you choose to participate in that commerce.
Got it. And so if I am a food truck operator and my permit has not yet expired, does that mean that it is still valid? Do I need to go and completely renew it? What is that process looking like right now with that change?
So we can speak to WCCHD and how we're handling it because every jurisdiction is handling it differently. We intend to continue to honor our permits until they expire. So as long as you want to stay inside our jurisdiction and you've obtained your permit with us before July 1st, you can continue to operate. If you want to leave our jurisdiction and go to any other jurisdiction, you will need to have that state permit.
And then I know we touched on it already. So just because it will now be statewide, as Jovette mentioned, there are still local rules that may apply.
Correct.
But that would be out of our purview.
Correct.
Exactly. Definitely check ahead. And then wherever it's applicable, get your extra permissions as needed.
Okay. And so then what will our role be locally since this is now changing to a statewide permit?
Excellent question. So we did sign a collaborative agreement with the state. What this means is that you'll probably still see our faces. If you're used to working with us, you'll still see us. The state will handle the administrative functions. So they will handle the application. They will issue the permit. If there's any kind of compliance issue or problem with the permit where they need to suspend the permit for a while until something is corrected, they will handle all the administrative functions. We will handle the kind of boots on the ground.
Got it. Okay. So, like for inspections and things, it is still us.
Exactly.
But
Inspections, investigations,
Mhm.
anything that they need a physical presence for, it should be us.
Okay. But everything else, so basically all the administrative stuff going to the state.
Exactly. Yeah. Permitting, licensing, any kind of license denial, suspension, or revocation will be handled by the state.
So then we've mentioned to plan ahead, but really, what do our mobile vendors need to start thinking about? Because that July 1st date is coming pretty quick.
It is right around the corner. Well, definitely plan where you want to vend. Are you planning to stay in WCCHD jurisdiction, which is Williamson County and all of its member cities? Or do you want to go out past our borders and experience other places in the state? If you do want to head out of the jurisdiction, start early. They are going to have a huge log of influx of people trying to get their permits quickly at the beginning. So definitely get your applications in, get all the questions answered. If you already have a permit with any jurisdiction, not just WCCHD, but if you already have a permit, be sure and include that information in the application. It's possible that they will waive your pre-licensing inspection, which is several $100s that you could save.
That's good information. And so they can also start working on that application right now. Is it open?
Exactly. It
Okay.
is open as of right now, and we will get you that website.
So the website is www.dshs.texas.gov/retail-food-establishments. It will also be linked down below in the show notes because I know that was a lot.
Exactly. It will be in the episode description, guys.
Do a search on DSHS, which is the state organization, Department of State Health Services, Texas DSHS mobile vending application, and it should get you there.
All right, ladies. And lastly, what is that big thing you want everyone to take home about this change?
Well, last thing is that this is only for the mobile vending. We are still handling everything else, restaurants, cafeterias, schools, everything is still coming to us. This is strictly mobile vendors to allow them that movability and that essentially we're still here to help. So even if you're working through their applications, you've tried contacting them and their backlog and they haven't gotten back to you, come see us and we will do everything in our power to help you because we are here for you.
So the last parting words, I would say, just like Lori said, to hone in on that sentiment, feel free to reach out to us. Although the jurisdiction no longer will be handled by us, we are here as that ultimate resource for you. So what we want you to do is go ahead and apply now. So go ahead and put your applications in as soon as possible to go ahead and start that transition over, because it will be a transitional process that will take time, like Lori stated earlier. So just get in there and get it done.
Get in there and get it done. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. And big thank you to our mobile food vendors. I know that this is a bit of a shift in how you all operate. We appreciate y'all getting those applications in. As the lady said, get her done. The sooner the better. And a big thank you to you if you've made it to the end of this episode. If you enjoyed what you heard, please follow this podcast, comment, and share this episode with family and friends. Want to learn more about emerging public health issues and all the great work Williamson County and City's Health District does to manage them? Tune in on the 2nd, 4th, and sometimes 5th Tuesday of every month for new mini-sodes where we'll discuss WCCHD's roles in keeping our communities healthy and safe. Be sure to check out our website at wccHD.org and follow us on all our social media pages for more information and podcast updates. Are you interested in learning more about a specific public health topic for a future episode? Feel free to reach out to us at publichealthistx@wilco.tx.gov. And remember, public health is you, it's me, it's we, it's us, it's food permits.